We all know who Kevin Hart is, easily known as one of America's most popular comedians and now a full-fledged movie star.
Get the camera, take some pictures of me.
Rocking a role in the film Jumanji and Night School, Kevin Hart has burst into the Hollywood movie scene with great ease. So how much does this hilarious stand-up comedian really make? What is Kevin Hart's net worth? Let's find out. Kevin Hart's comedy career did not have a successful start at all. Hart decided to pursue comedy as a profession after performing at an amateur club in Philly. He had found his calling, but unfortunately, early on, Hart faced a lot of rejection and was actually booed off the stage quite a few times, if you can believe it. This caused Hart to question himself, and he wasn't sure if he had chosen the correct career path. But he never gave up, and eventually, Hart discovered a style of comedic delivery that was just right for him, and soon his career began to take off. The comedian eventually earned his way into the top 5 highest-paid comedians in Hollywood. In 2016, each of Hart's live stand-up performances grossed about $1 million. It's unclear exactly how much of that Hart personally earns. Hart makes quite a mint on every comedy tour too. His What Now tour from 2015 through 2016 reportedly made him a whopping $70 million. By the end of that year, Kevin Hart was the highest-paid comedian of all time, grossing over $87.5 million in earnings. It shows how popular Kevin Hart really is and how he always manages to draw in an audience. A substantial chunk of his net worth comes from his comedy career. Estimates place at least $100 million of his net worth as being from or in one way or another linked to his comedy career. While his comedic career hasn't been the most lucrative source of income for Hart lately, it was the catalyst for his increasing influence as a celebrity and really boosted his overall brand in other areas of his career. Ultimately, all of his wealth at least started there. Comedy is what put Kevin Hart on the map. During the early days of his comedy career, Hart took every opportunity that came his way and began to appear in films. Some of his early films include his film debut Paper Soldiers 2002, Soul Plane 2004, and The 40-Year-Old Virgin 2005. After cementing his place as one of the most revered comedians in the industry, his offers for higher-budget films increased. He appeared in Think Like a Man 2012. The film was a huge commercial success, grossing $96.1 million against a $12 million budget. This led to his first lead role in Ride Along with Ice Cube in 2014, another success. Beginning with Central Intelligence in 2016, Hart has increased his fame by starring in films with fellow A-lister Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. After co-starring together in 2016, they reunited in 2017 to lead Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, the remake of the famous movie, and got paid $10 million for the role. The movie was a success, and Hart was in the sequel of the movie too, and revealed that he made an epic $30 million from the project. Hart's roles have increasingly increased in budget, expectations, and the fame of his fellow cast. This has led to his film earnings being in the tens of millions each year, and contributes significantly to his overall net worth. But there's another major source of income we can't forget. Kevin Hart earned a substantial chunk of his fortune from brand endorsements. After turning his career into a brand, financial opportunities poured in. His net worth breaks down into appearances, commercial work, and high-ranking roles, with about 20 to 25% of Hart's earnings coming straight from brand partnerships. Hart guaranteed his earnings with Paramount endorsements from high-ranking companies like Hyundai, H&M, and Foot Locker. After earning over $17 million from endorsements alone in 2016, Hart started a money management plan that continued to help him grow his empire. In 2017, Hart was endorsed by Tommy John Underwear, but his most noteworthy collaboration was with Nike, the sportswear giant. Rather than a simple sports ad, Hart used his incredible physical transformation to develop the Free Train Instinct Hart shoe. The sneaker retailed for $140 and featured motivational quotes from Hart written directly on the shoe. The Nike Hustle Hart deal is worth approximately $8 to $10 million a year on its own. A percentage of the sales from every shoe went straight back to Hart's pockets. Hart made a $600,000 deal with Facebook to advertise Facebook Live, which was the largest contract Facebook was paying out to a single individual. Even though Hart saw his biggest continual gains from brands and media partnerships, he is notedly picky about the causes he champions. It's clear Hart was steadfast in those feelings, as 2017 only saw the actor in a dual partnership with Mountain Dew Kickstart and the NBA. Kevin Hart seems to have a taste for classy property as well as classy comedy. The star purchased a 26-acre plot of land back in 2015 for $1.35 million and spent almost $2 million constructing a Spanish-inspired villa, so the two properties are reportedly worth a combined $10 million. And with money come luxuries, and cars are something Kevin seems passionate about. Kevin Hart has put in a lifetime of work to own these incredible luxury cars, Let's check out his collection. So first up is the Mercedes-AMG G65, a G-Class SUV worth $222,700. Next is a gloss black Mercedes-Benz SLS-AMG, worth about $211,000. On the modest end, he has a Ford Bronco worth $54,500. The Ferrari 488 Pista is the dream car, and Kevin Hart has it. It is reportedly worth around $350,000. Another muscle car in the collection is the 1966 Pontiac GTO, which is antique and worth $185,000. He also has the Ferrari 485 Spider, which is a mid-engine sports car produced by Ferrari, costing about $263,500. Another Ferrari in his collection is the Ferrari 488 GTB, priced at $331,000. In total, his car collection is worth an insane amount, more than $1.8 million. Moving further, Hart understands how hard it can be to overcome rejection early in your career. As a result, in 2017, he founded Laugh Out Loud Productions to invest in and identify talented comedians across ethnicities. A huge percentage of Hart's net worth comes from his production company, Heartbeat. In April 2022, Hart combined his two production companies, Laugh Out Loud and Heartbeat, into one, taking on the name of the latter. The combination brought in an investment of $100 million. So all in all, between his stand-up, acting, and other business ventures as well as physical assets, Kevin Hart's net worth is $450 million, with an annual income between 60 to 80 million, which, if we must add, is insanely impressive. That's all we have for you today. Does Kevin Hart's great wealth shock you? Let us know below. If you'd like to dive into the shocking secrets behind Johnny Depp's wealth, check out this video here. Until next time, buddies.